Hey everyone, Coach Zach here, Silver Bullet Fitness, and we have released our end of year body reset PDF. It is free. You can download it by clicking the link. 7 days of workouts, a simple meal plan, just a great way for you to kickstart your new year and get ahead of the resolutions and lose a little weight in the process. So we already covered day 1 and 2. Today we're going to cover day 3. And day 3 is going to be a mixture of cardio like we did for day 1 and some upper body work. All you need for this is a light pair of dumbbells or even some soup cans if you don't have dumbbells. If you've got neither, just using your arms works as well. I would just recommend that you increase the reps if you are just simply using your arms. And so whether you do the walking first, the Japanese walking first, or you do the workout second, whichever it is, it doesn't really matter the order, whatever works best for you to make sure that you are getting in the exercises. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab a simple set of dumbbells. I'm gonna use these bad boys right here, nice and light. I'm gonna show you exactly what we're doing. You can of course go heavier if you want to, but for these types of exercises and being able to do this over the entire week, it is sometimes useful to just start off going light so that you're not in too much pain and then able to do the exercises in the next coming days, all right? So the first one we're gonna do is very simple. We're gonna go ahead and do some lateral shoulder raises. To do that, we're going to pull our scapulas back, and we're gonna go ahead and raise the arms out just like that. We don't need to go all the way up here, okay? We also want to have a slight bend in the elbow, just a little bit of a bend in the elbow. We're gonna make it nice and controlled, coming up, keeping our posture good, and coming right back down. We're gonna do that for a full set of 8 to 12. 8 to 12 on these bad boys. Just like this, really simple. Really simple. You might find that one arm is having trouble versus another arm. It's very normal. Anytime we do anything that is unilateral like this, you might find those imbalances, and that's perfectly fine. Boom. So after you get done doing the lateral shoulder raises, we would move into a 45-second rest, do the rest of your sets of the shoulder raises, and then we will move into an overhead press. Very simple, same type of situation. We're gonna go ahead and pull the dumbbells back. And we're gonna go straight overhead, just like that, and raise. Good. From the side, we don't wanna be coming out here, okay? We also don't wanna be coming all the way back here either. What we wanna do is we want to try to have our arms be in line with our ears. So we go up, boom, let them touch a little bit, shrug your shoulders a little bit at the top as well, just like that. Good, just like that. And just nice and easy. Good, just going straight up and down. Really simple, good tempo. Just like that. We're gonna do this for 15 to 20 reps, or 12 to 15 reps, I believe it is, 12 to 15 reps. Very simple, yep. Boom, and one more. Good, just like that, good. And you'll find that as you do this, and you take your rest in between, 45 to a minute should be enough to let the muscles get cooled down, get back into the action. If not, take a little bit longer. Everybody's starting point is a little bit different. The main important thing here is that you're getting the work in. It was 15 to 20 reps, so the next thing we're gonna do is also going to be 15 to 20 reps, and that is going to be a bent over row, okay? So what we're gonna do is we are going to hinge at our hips, push our butt back like that. We're gonna keep the dumbbells in this front facing to where our palms are facing each other, okay? So what we're gonna do is we are going to hinge our hips back, just like this, bring the dumbbells out in front of us, and we're gonna pull straight back, just like that. We don't wanna come up here like this. We're not trying to curl with our bicep. We also don't want to go all the way back like this. It's more of a tricep exercise. What we want to do is we want to just pull straight back, and we're gonna go 15 to 20. It's good to keep your core nice and tight while you're doing this as well. And you're just gonna pull straight back. We're not trying to push our shoulder blades together either. We're really just trying to pull straight back and initiate that pull from our back muscles. That's all we're trying to do. just for 15 to 20 reps. Very simple. Boom, beautiful. Okay, cool. Now that you've done that, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some dumbbell reverse flies. And keep in mind that all of these, you wanna go through the sets first. I believe it's 3 sets per, and you wanna go through all of the sets first and then move on to the next exercise. That's gonna sufficiently fatigue the muscle and get you the work that you need. Now, if you wanna run through it one at a time and then go back around to it, that's fine too. I just prefer to do all the sets at the same time because it can really get to fatigue the muscle and give you the most growth that I can get. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some dumbbell reverse flies. So very similar motion in terms of where we are pushing the hips back and being here with the dumbbells in front of us with our palms facing forward. But the difference is this time we are going to go ahead and fly them out just like this. Now here, we're not trying to push the shoulder blades together, but we are allowing them to get close to it. So I'm not trying to pull with my shoulder blades. I am simply pulling the weight out and allowing the shoulder blades to naturally do what they're going to do. So it's a lot like that standing lateral raise, but because we are bent over, we're targeting the rear delt versus targeting the lateral delt. And we do these for, I believe, 8 to 12. Good, just like that. And what you'll find is that being in that bent over position might get your lower back in action, might get your hips in action a little bit, but that's why we did the core work the day before to get those a little warmed up and a little bit used to being under load so that we're not putting too much stress on our body in the process. Now, when it comes to doing push-ups, we have a few different options that we can take. Of course, the traditional push-up, if we can do a traditional push-up, the way we want to do that is we want to have our hands underneath our shoulders. The way I like to start this typically is to be flat on my stomach, get my thumbs right in line with my nipples, or my Florida Naples is what I like to say, and then squeeze everything, and then I'm going to come up, and that's where I'm going to start my press from. So, boom, doing push-ups, going for 10, okay? Now, if we cannot do a regular full push-up, of course we can regress. And the way we regress is by going to our knees. And when we go to our knees, what we don't want to do is we don't want to create this table for our back. We want to be able to roll forward. So similar with our knees, we're going to go ahead and roll forward and push, and roll forward and push, and roll forward and push. And if that is too difficult, then of course you can do it in many other ways, like doing a wall push-up, for instance, or even doing some form of an incline push-up, utilizing something like a bench or utilizing a couch or some stable surface that allows you to do push-ups in a range that still benefits your body and keeps you safe. So when it comes down to the push-ups, don't be too discouraged by it. You will build to it. And there are many different ways to actually progress the push-up. Last progression or regression, if you really want to, if you're not excited about doing wall push-ups or incline push-ups or anything like that, and the knee push-ups you just don't like, what you can do is you can come into a full push-up, come down as slow as you can, touch, and then squeeze everything, and come straight back up, and then as slow as you can, which we call these eccentric push-ups, and then come back up. Just like that. Now at the first time, you're probably gonna come down, maybe flop a little bit, and then you will kind of cobra your way up situation. We'll try to avoid that as much as we can, so try to come down as low as you can, and then try to be as stiff as you can when you come back up. Boom. And that's it. Upper body day, a little bit lighter on the exercises, but that's because you're getting that full walk in first. And it's gonna help build out for the next couple of days. Next day is gonna be legs, then after that, it's going to be more arms. So do this, like I said, do it for the 2 weeks, track your progress, see the changes that you make in your body, let us know about it. We're gonna give you a free month of training for the best transformation that we see over that 2-week period. It can be a pound, can be 2 pounds, can be less than a pound. Doesn't matter to us. All we wanna see is that you are working and getting fit.